Welcome back to our ongoing chronicle of Werewolf the Apocalypse. This is chapter 3 of our story. Like all games that we do, before we get started, we are going to kind of give you a brief recap in case it's been a little bit for you listening. It's been a little bit since we played, so it always helps us to get our feet under us and kind of know what happened last time. So on the chopping block this week is Jeff. Jeff, why don't you tell us what happened in chapter 2?
All right. So, and of course, guys, feel free to fill in because we all know my memory is not great. So started off with I know a judge got a call from Sarah and asking to judge to be at a motocross rally league for Taylor.
Yes.
And then while that was going on, Deckard was doing some research and found out that previously Lago Acres had a really awesome reviews. It was like all 5 stars almost. And then more recently, the reviews were down to like 1, 2 stars. And occasionally there would be a high one, but for the most part, it was all really low. A lot of complaints on there. So Deckard did some research and posed as a reporter to talk to Chastity Lynn, and found out that her horse had been injured, or hers were sick, I believe. Hers were sick. And
her friends was injured.
Yeah, other friends had complained about
Been injured
from whatnot. So Deckard was going to look into more into that. We left, and then Judge and Nix is it? Yeah, Nix. I don't know why I went in to go talk to the people and basically say, hey, we're giving this brochure. You give us your brochure. We'll hand it out at the inn. And we went there to investigate. And while that was going on, Monica Green Eyes found out some more about the right track with Track Morrison. I kind of like that name, even though he's a shithead. But Deckard found out a lot about the various ongoings of the ranch, and found out he hacked into the email server. May have left a trail. We're not sure. That was one of the things that was brought up. We did find out that during the night in question where the horses disappeared, they were trying to cover it up of like, oh, we took the horses somewhere, but found out that really they just went missing. There was some new people brought on recently, and so maybe they're people of question or people are of interest that we need to look into. We found out that one of them got hurt recently, Cy Waller. And whenever back at the ranch, we took a little tour of the ranch after meeting Tom and Angela. And while Judge was distracting Soraya, one of the trainers, Nix decided to go into the Umbra and got really happy and decided to attack a tractor.
Yes.
Exactly.
It was so smart.
Yeah.
It was such a good move.
Oh, that's what happens when you roll those red dice.
Yep.
So, and got
Take
her
half, take half, take half.
Yeah, got her ass handed to her by the spirit or Bane in the tractor that came out. After that we fled. A vision came true that Nix had saw where Soraya was yelling at the people, which was interesting. I believe also while that was going on, Deckard found out that their website was pretty dated, and so he was going to try to he basically cold called them with an email saying, hey, I see your website's out of date. Let me help you out. And after that, we all got back, we grouped up, we decided after some discussion that we were going to go back that night and attempt to fix the tractor in the real world while the rest of us lured it away and fought it in the Umbra.
Right.
At the end, we went into wolf form, got there, and there was somebody staring right at us as we were walking up in wolf form. I think we're still in the woods, but...
I think we're in the wood line.
Yeah, but Ryan made it pretty clear that they were looking right at us. So.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, that's the gist of it. I'm sure I missed some important details, but...
The only thing I remember that you might have missed was that it's super small, but I did call the glass walker from Blue.
Oh yeah,
you
yeah, we
did.
contacted the Blue Waters.
Waters, yeah.
Yes.
Glass walker. Was it Eduardo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
So I had to ask him
Yeah.
for some advice, so they might hold that over us.
Yeah, so that could be like, oh yeah, you owe us now. So that could be fun.
Correct.
Even though he just kind of like shrugged his shoulders. He didn't give me much of an answer. He
Yeah.
said, I don't know, try it.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said too. He was like, well, I've never done it, but give it a shot.
Yeah.
All right.
I think you offered to let him know how it went too.
Yeah.
So that he may come back and be like, hey, how did it go?
Yep. Thank you for the synopsis. I appreciate it. We'll get into the story now in media res. As you all stand as a pack looking across this field as a figure next to the tractor, probably 150, 200 yards away, stares back at you. Good distance. Of course, you being in your wolf forms have no problem making him out. Or her. Hard to tell at this distance.
I thought we have no problem.
The silhouette, I mean. That means, yeah. Touche. You have no problem making out the silhouette of a person.
Okay.
You see them, looks like they're talking to the tractor.
Oh shit. Uh-oh.
So wait, they're not like looking at us.
They were.
Oh, and now
now
they're
they're looking back over at the tractor. So it's like you got caught in the middle of a conversation and this person's looking over and saying something.
I want to know what they say.
Who has good listening?
I do.
Oh, that's right, you do.
Spider song.
Can you do that in
Yeah.
wolf form?
I figure I can, yeah. It doesn't say anything about what.
Yep. You're not restricted on that.
Yeah, unless it says specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Resolve and wisdom. If can I take half on this roll?
Uh,
Can I just tell you what
not because there's something on the line. I would like you to roll this one.
Okay.
If it was something else, probably.
something
But
a little more.
this one's a little
mundane
more
in
right.
comparison.
Yeah. If you're trying to say, hey, I listened in on this conversation at a bar
Yeah.
or something, But these are people aware of you. They're a pretty good distance away, but
I wish I wouldn't have rolled that now.
Did you get a brutal outcome?
he sure did.
Yeah, I did.
Oh my god.
Welcome to the club, Adam.
Get his ass. Get him.
So you can't catch anything.
And I'm pissed about it.
Well, apparently, something about this place, you begin to understand as your hackles raise, and you almost feel like there's a taunting whisper on the wind that you can't understand what's going on. You couldn't possibly know what we speak of. This is beyond your scope and understanding of matters of the Umbra. It's kind of what you take personal offense to. You also know this thing is an abomination, and it hurt one of your friends earlier. And before you can control the rage takes hold. And you begin to sprint across the field.
Jeez. That sounds familiar.
It looks familiar.
We fucking hate this tractor.
Really bad.
You know what? Change of plan, guys.
So at what point do
You
I
Leroy Jenkins it.
Get out of this? Is it
That
like
was
a-
for this role.
That's for
It's
that.
just like you're not in like frenzy like in vampire or like in a werewolf frenzy type thing. It's just when you botch, if it's not towards doing something, or it's not even a botch. When you roll like that, you you fail what you're trying to do, and there's a outcome that's usually about anger and rage because you're rage monsters.
Once I make it,
You're
I mean,
fine.
it's not like I'm
You're
gonna
right.
immediately start fighting this
No,
thing.
no.
Does he get rage? Is he mad enough to get a point of rage?
I would say that's fair.
Okay, there you go.
I would say that's fair.
Get a little bit of
Let you
lemonade
fail
from that
upward.
lemon.
Now
Yeah.
I'm at 4.
Okay, I need you to make me a Dex plus Athletics check.
Okay. I'm only rolling rage dice.
Oh my god.
All right.
Wait, hold on.
You want to go to Glabro or something so you drop down?
I don't think I can at this point. I'm in the middle of something
That's
else.
true.
Not always that bad.
So. I got 2.
2, you're going to take 2 points of superficial damage as you feel this barb dig into your paw.
Oh no.
Like a metallic, and you kind of let out a yelp, but you're still running, you know.
Yeah.
That's sad.
At this point, you all see this. What do you do?
Going home.
He's got this. He's good. He's got this, guys. He's mad. Let's go home.
What is the person doing?
So, good question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have turned and are heading into the wood line.
Towards us?
No.
Are they walking or running?
Kind of a brisk walk. Looks like they're throwing a coat on and heading out.
I want to confront that person. What? Let me think. Or would I? Actually, honestly, Green Eyes would be like, "This was not the plan. What are we doing, guys? Why did he do that?"
We can't communicate.
No.
That-
Oh, I sneeze.
yeah.
I guess I'm gonna back my buddy up, but carefully.
I would go. I would
Yeah.
go in after,
All
and
I mean-
I would try to like get their attention to go at least one person go after the guy.
I'll
Sure.
go after the guy. I'm
Yeah.
cool with
But
going
I don't,
after
I
the
don't know
guy.
how to do. I don't know how you do that. Like if we have to roll something to see
So-
if they
To go after them?
to go after the person, at least one
If
to go
we're
after.
gonna fight this big old monster, you're our tank.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I wasn't gonna fight the monster yet. I was gonna see. Oh yeah, I guess.
I'll tell you this.
Well, as you run across the field,
Yeah.
lights brightly illuminate
Oh fuck.
from the machine.
Oh, he's on
okay.
and ready.
Well,
Fine. Okay.
And you hear the sound of an engine revving.
oh shit!
fuck,
This
okay.
thing's possessed.
Okay.
Well, duh.
So,
Never, duh. Oh my god.
like, can you do the Umbra? Can you do the Umbra thing?
I didn't take my meds, guys. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I guess we should let the guy go away, because this is the bigger threat.
Yeah.
So we should probably get in the Umbra and. do
Michael
it.
gets away for tonight.
Yeah, or whoever that is. Can I smell his scent or hers
Sure. Give me
before I fight?
wits plus awareness.
All of us are
She said it, so
Yeah.
she's the one doing it.
okay.
What? I
And
mean,
y'all aren't really communicating. She
No.
can't be like,
Right.
smell, guys, smell.
what is that
Sure.
she's doing essentially?
To
What do-
see if she remembers a scent later.
What do I want? 6s?
Can we all do that?
6s.
No, I got nothing. Let me do a willpower.
Okay.
Is that a
it's
special power she has?
Not really, no.
Okay, I didn't know.
But
guess
it's
it's
probably
just a
more
dog thing.
instinctual for her since she's
Yeah.
wolf-born.
So
Right.
do I? I'm sorry, I can't remember. Do I
But
get
yeah,
to
you
roll?
guys, and that's why you. Sorry, I'm sorry to interrupt you. That's why I describe scents a lot in the game.
Oh.
How do I re-roll? Do I re-roll the red ones or no?
you can.
You can. Yes,
Okay.
indeed,
As
you
long
can.
as it's
there
not a bite.
a bite.
Okay, is
Or
there a
one.
limit to how many I can roll? Was it 3 or something?
3 is your max.
Okay, then I will do this one, this one, this one. I got 2.
2.
Yeah.
You think maybe you catch the scent above the smoke and smog. If you were to get right with that person, you probably could identify him. But other than that,
Well, I just mean so I can track him later.
no.
Fuck.
No, you kind of catch the musk of fear a little bit.
Should I go after this guy and you guys fight?
No, I think we just
need to
I
take
think
it
we need to
together.
fight. I think we need to stay together and fight this thing.
I think we can find clues later on.
right.
And at this point, you guys are already. We're all right next to each other. We're not, that whole thing we were wondering about. Or where do we go into the Umbra? Where am I
Yeah.
going to meet you guys?
Yep.
Right.
I think we're right next to each other, right next to this thing. I don't know. Hopefully,
I think
that
it's time.
Well, it's in the physical world right
Well,
now.
Oh, we're fighting this thing.
that's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. Like the tractor turned on,
Yeah,
and
it's-
it's gonna
yeah,
do shit. And then
yeah,
if we
it's not-
three
He's
go
not
in the
go-
Umbra,
but
he's
he's not-
alone.
Not. He doesn't. Okay. He doesn't want to destroy the machine.
Yeah.
If we go into the Umbra, can we draw the spirit out of the
that's right.
machine?
We could
right.
probably
That was the
try,
plan.
but I don't know. It's probably going to be hard but we could try.
Certainly
How
could
long does it
try.
take you to go into the Umbra?
That's a great question. I don't know. I mean, I'm taking y'all with me if I do.
Well, yeah, we don't need to go solo this.
I think the question is whether Deckard is coming in with us, because if he's alone and we don't manage to get the spirit out, he's gonna be alone against this tractor.
Okay, I know last session we kind of discussed like we're doing X minutes.
It was like 5 minutes, but that was when we thought the
Yeah,
tractor
was
was
going to be
just-
inert.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That's why I'm worried.
We could switch to Glab. Well,
What do you want to do,
Yeah.
Adam? Do you want to go in the Umbra with us, or go toe to toe with this thing alone?
or can you outrun it while we try to fight it in the Umbra, or do we just want to break
Is
this
it just
machine's
a
butt?
bunch of Dex athletics checks to dodge? I guess.
If you ride on it, but because you're in wolf form, well, you're in the field. You're in the field, yes, there will be checks for that. If you're, juking and weaving to get away from this thing.
All the stuff in the field.
That's
the
right, all the
tines.
little spikies.
Yep. Remember looking in the Umbra, you saw
and they
the
had
little
the little
teeth.
mouths and the teeth. And
As a matter of fact, everybody else
Oh,
needs
yep.
to give me Dex plus Athletics. Difficulty is 4. So you need 4 successes.
Oh shit!
I do want. I'll go into.
I got no successes.
4 superficial as you step right into one.
Ah,
I want to go
fuck.
into Hispo.
Okay.
I got a brutal outcome.
Okay, so you get bigger. All right. Did you?
Can't re-roll those, can you?
No.
Whenever you have the brutal.
No.
And then
I got
You're
one
gonna,
success.
you're gonna take 6, and because you step in one, it bites you, and you're just shaking, trying to get it off, and it's getting your mouth. You finally manage to throw it aside, but and it's just a piece of metal, but you've hurt yourself pretty good from that. Now remember, superficial is halved.
So 3.
Yeah. So you would have taken 2.
Oh.
And
okay.
yeah,
Okay.
so wait, I would have taken 2.
you would have taken 1.
1.
Do you take rage whenever or
Did you roll? Yes, sorry.
Yeah, I'm fine.
do you get rage whenever you get attacked, or I can't remember?
The first time, yes.
Okay, that was the first time.
Yeah, that's why Adam got it too.
And I failed the rage check, so that means that I just don't get another rage, or do I lose
it
a
means
rage?
you lose a rage.
I lose one.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll take that because I'm at 4 right now.
You're still what you want to happen happens. You just lose a point of rage.
Okay, I'm in Hispo now, so
Okay, big ass wolf running in front of you. Probably you guys come up to his shoulder at best.
Okay. Okay, so we know that. Okay, out of character, is Deckard still kind of like, yeah, don't hurt the tractor? Or has his feelings kind of changed a little bit towards
It's
the
up to
tractor?
interpretation at this point.
no,
Yeah,
I
I
don't.
mean, he wouldn't be able to tell us, so
I don't
That's
think.
true.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean,
there's no way for us to know that. So
I mean, well, I'm
Yeah.
just saying, if he starts attacking the machine, that's going to determine
whether or not
whether or not I'm going to
let's
start
put it
trying to
this
put
way:
us.
I'm not gonna
stick to the
start-
plan.
I'm not gonna start attacking yet. I
Okay.
was gonna, if you guys were gonna. Deckard is still. I mean, while that brutal outcome did make him bolt,
Yes.
I think he still is trying to stick to the plan.
Okay, I'm just trying to
Okay.
go. Even though we can't communicate, I'm trying to use context clues of Now,
Yeah.
if he just starts attacking it,
Yeah.
fuck the plan. Let's just,
Okay.
Like,
Across
it
the
might be
wall.
more of like a standoff, like kind of watching it.
Yeah,
right
and he
now.
can,
But
like,
if he's doing that, then
gesture to
I'm
us.
maybe assuming that he's sticking to the plan. And
Yeah.
if that's the case, then I'm going to try to get us into the Umbra to try to draw the thing out.
Okay.
And maybe getting hurt kind of makes you go, whoa, whoa, and snap out of it a
Right.
little bit.
Yeah.
We have to be more careful than just rushing in.
Okay, so Umbra?
Yep.
For us three?
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I mean,
The gauntlet is 3 here.
okay. The gauntlet is 3. Can I take half?
Yeah,
'Cause I would-
that'll get you there.
Yeah,
Sure
it'll get
can.
us there.
Sure can.
Okay, so let me make sure it doesn't increase or anything when I have people coming with me, real quick.
I don't think it should.
Do you
I
have to
don't think it
be?
does.
Can you do that in wolf form?
Yeah.
You're supposed to in some other kind of form.
Oh, okay.
Like I went to wolf form last time.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, you can do it in any form. As long as it doesn't say you have to say words or communicate or specifically gives you a restriction.
No, I think I'm supposed to be like I don't think I can do it in hominid. Like I think I'm supposed to be in a different form.
I think you can. I think you can do it in any form.
Oh, okay,
But-
sweet.
But yeah.
I just know I turned into a wolf last time to do it. So.
Sure.
Okay, but we're in,
Yes.
and
So you see before you this place illuminated by this eerie blood red light emanating from the tractor. You see these little mouths snapping hungrily on the ground as you run. This will make these easier to dodge now.
okay, that's good.
But there is the unfortunate effect of that you do know there's literally hundreds of them out there.
Oh,
All
Lord.
kinds of little pieces of metal and surprises waiting for you here.
Damn.
This thing is this hulking, monstrous brute of a tractor. It looks like it's a hay baler, but it looks like it's got fur all over it. And that's when you realize it's bristling hay all over it, and like the wheels are even covered in hay that looks like it's, almost claw-like. And
Scarecrow crow tractor. Ooh.
and you see it look at you all, and it just kind of the thing just shakes. And when it shakes in anger and a rumble, emanating low, the ground vibrates. You smell the scent of petrochemicals on the wind of a normally idyllic forest glade just infiltrating your nostrils, and there's almost a tinge of iron to it as well. Like if you'd gotten a bloody nose, you would and sniff some gas.
The tractor's a vampire.
And one thing you do know is that it's hungry.
I rapid shift into Krynos. It's
I-
time to find a
yeah.
needle in this bitch.
Okay.
I will start Chrono Shift as
Okay.
well.
Go
Yeah,
ahead and make
same
your
here.
rolls.
So-
And as you're approaching, that's fine. So we will enter combat next round. Yes, Adam?
What does this look like from my end? Because I'm still in the real world. Like,
Oh, I
obviously,
thought you went with them.
No,
No.
Oh,
he's
that's
staying
right. The
out.
original plan. So it looks like a tractor. It's coming forward.
is it shaking?
It's
Some-
rumbling. It sounds like the engine isn't good. It sounds like it's older, has some problems.
Yeah.
But it's moving. You don't see anybody inside it towards your general direction.
Okay.
I wouldn't say at you, but
Yeah.
towards before the group disappeared.
Right.
That
Yeah, that's what my curiosity was, that if you guys fight him and lead that tractor towards a certain direction, does that tractor go that direction in the real world? So
yes, until it decides to leave
Right.
that manifestation. Remember, she saw
Right.
it almost step
Yes.
out of the nightmare tractor and
Right.
come towards her, and it looked very different.
Yes,
it
so-
looked like almost a crab-like metal-bodied thing.
So 3 Krynos werewolves in the Umbra is definitely going to pull the attention away from the real tractor in my world anyways.
I should
should.
hope. It may not, but it's not from a lack
So
of trying.
hopefully I won't have to do too much dodging unless I'm just
That's what we're hoping.
yeah,
And if not, my sincerest apologies.
it's all right. I brutal outcomed us into this anyway, so
All right. So, who wants to lead us off? Tell me what you're doing. What's happening?
I did the roll for my rapid shift. I failed the cost, so I'm taking superficial damage equal to the... Oh, the margin of failure is a... Wait. Yeah, it's a 3. So 3 superficial.
So that'd be 2.
Yeah. Okay. And okay, yeah, there we go. So I'm in Krynos now.
Yes. Okay. And the 2 of you don't have the rapid shift. So
Oh,
that
so
will be,
our
that,
turn
that will
is
be your
just
turn.
changing.
Yeah, and I
Doing that.
failed both my rage checks, so I lost 2.
Okay. You're not at 0, right?
No, I'm at 2 still.
Okay, good.
Oh, you were at 4?
Yeah.
He was mad.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's why he's mad at that trap.
Yeah. Got me.
All right, so Green Eyes, Monica, you run forward, lunging at this thing, leaping into the air. It, looks like it braces itself. You see these bristling tines of teeth, kind of open and look like it's waiting to snap at you.
I'm gonna use my razor claws.
Okay.
To the damage. Okay. So a claw attack, is that going to be strength plus brawl?
Yes.
Okay.
And don't forget to add your +4.
I did.
Okay.
I'm rolling 5 successes.
5 successes.
Yes.
As you leap forward, the mouth opens as you realize that it's letting the umbral spirit out.
Oh.
And the tractor just kind of falls to a pile of in the umbra, just an old rust bucket of a vehicle, oil seeping out of it. This creature steps out, and as I described before, almost like a metallic hermit crab, all this collection of junk all over it, machine parts. And it reaches up and grabs you mid-air as you jump forward and grabs you by the neck. And
Uh-oh.
it rolled 9 successes.
Oh, God.
Oh!
You guys need to group attack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we will next round.
So you will take 8 superficial, which will be 4.
Okay.
And is it you hear it and her bones in her neck crunch, and she, is thrown aside like refuse, and then it comes scuttling forward for the other 2 of you.
And
That's a blow to
that-
morale.
so what do I see now? Does the
You
light-
see the tractor, the lights are still on, but it's idling. It's sitting there still.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to try to get around it and kind of get into the motor of it or something.
Okay, climb into the cockpit or look
Yeah.
inside. And, okay.
Yeah, if I need to, and I'll go into Globro if I need to rage check it. I thought I was gonna need Hispo to dodge this thing, but because it went straight out of it.
Yeah,
its
shifting
form.
to that, you will have to rage check. Yes.
So can I do that now? Or?
Yes, of course. That'll be your turn as you're climbing up. You shift. You're fine. You just lose 1 rage.
Okay.
And so you're climbing up onto it. You're able to, as you change and shift, you're able to pop the hood, and next turn you'll be able to do something to it.
Great.
All right, next round.
I think Judge would say together.
yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
tag team it.
Okay. It will have to divide its attacks if it chooses to, and it does.
Does Monica get
Monica,
to join
you
in?
get to go as well. You're thrown aside, but
Do I need to make a willpower check now? Or is that at the end of my next turn? Or
yes, you didn't kill something. You have to no, it's not even a willpower check. You have to spend a point of willpower.
So could he make it split 3 ways if she joins in?
He
Or-
could. He will not, but he could.
Got it.
So, it's thrown her aside, and then it's probably going to focus
and
on
it's
us.
focusing on the 2 of you. So you would be kind of coming up behind it, Monica, because it's kind of throwing you off into the side.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. When do we roll?
Oh, I don't know.
Now,
Hang on.
D, I'll roll for you.
Okay.
This pile. Jeff, here. Sorry, Jeff. And there. And you can roll 2, Monica, if you want to attack.
Oh, okay.
He gets no defense against. Jeff, how'd you do?
I did 8 successes.
8 successes. That's better than him. You got 6. That's better than him as well. So 8 to the 5 versus you would be 3. He takes that down 3 before you hit. You bite, claw in, but it's just metal.
Oof.
It's a thick shell
Wow.
of metallic stuff. You got 6. Yeah, same thing. You're clawing and scratching, and you're just hearing, like nails on a chalkboard type sound. Just as you wrench on this thing, it doesn't even seem to be affected. It
When
is
you-
armored.
When you get 2 10s, is that a critical?
Yes, you
Yep.
get 2 extra successes in addition.
So 12.
12. Damn. Very nice. All right, so we'll have
Not
that.
taking kindly to that.
Yeah. You, however, notice that the backside of it's not as well armored. Like it's used to being in something against a wall, to lurk and do something. And you run up and just claw right into it. Just a massive black ooze of blood shooting you in the face.
Ew. I do 1 extra damage for my claws.
Okay. That's important.
See, claw it in the butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, and you just hear the sound of metallic screaming on the air. Adam, go ahead and give me a intelligence plus technology.
So your claws do 4 damage.
And I'm gonna, since this is
Because ours do
a,
plus 3, so normal.
Here's a thing.
I'm gonna give you a
Yeah, she
minus
got
1
that.
dice since
My
this is
razor
a
claws
mechanical
do-
thing. I don't
Isn't
know.
it
I think
aggravating?
Alex is mostly computer, so
Okay.
Is it aggravated damage?
Does glabro mean
Okay.
anything?
not for these checks. No.
Okay,
Physical,
so it's just
yes.
a minus
Yeah.
1. So that's
Minus
just-
1 dice. Yeah.
Willpower.
5.
At least
Nice.
it's just super
Yes,
cool,
you absolutely see that this thing has been rigged and coaxed to run, and it looks like the catalytic converter has been screwed with. It looks like this device is just hodgepodge together to keep running, to maximize profit, to keep this thing going. It could be fixed and done well if somebody would spend money on it. But it's being kept alive, as in like spraying ether into the intake to start it type, care. It shouldn't be running now for all intents and purposes.
Sure.
Pollutes an incredible amount. But yeah, definitely should have been taken much better care of. But you feel like you could pull the spark plugs out, stop it from running pretty easily.
Okay. And yeah, I want to try to do that.
Okay, so you pull the tops off the spark plugs, and as soon as you pull the first, it stops firing. It fires a little weird. You see the creature in the Umbra look around, concerned and mad, and bristles, and starts to kind of side scuttle its way back, to keep its haunches from you, and watching you all and snapping at the air as it retreats back towards the machine.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is it Hogloss or Hirano that gives you the willpower?
I believe it is Hoglosk, but I will double check.
Are you about to take one?
I'm about to start going into aggravated willpower damage.
You can howl at the moon to get willpower, can't you?
That's for rage.
That's for rage.
I have.
You have a special thing.
Yeah,
You
you
have
may
a
have
thing.
something
Oh,
special.
I thought you got both. Yes,
And
I got
so I just need to know. I'm probably not going to take it yet, but if it comes down to it,
Do you have something that can give her
Did
willpower?
you get hit that much?
no, it's because it's a continuation, and I had used
No, I can
willpower
give
the last
something-
session.
I can give us rage. when we
Yes,
run out.
if you do it,
Gotcha.
you restore all willpower damage,
Okay,
but you do take a point of
right.
Hoglosk.
I'm going to wait until I have aggravated, but I just need to know because that point may come up.
Right.
So-
Hirano's is max out on rage. Hoglosk is remove all willpower.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I wanted to.
Yep.
That's why I was looking in the thing, so
Sure.
I could not remember.
Yep.
Okay.
No,
so-
I thought that was right, but I wanted to double check. So, all right. What are you doing?
I'm gonna spend my willpower because I didn't kill.
Yeah, I think we're all going to do
You're
that.
all going to have to do that. Yep.
I did.
Okay.
I did it.
That's what sparked that.
Then I'm
Like,
going to howl at the moon.
Y'all did that earlier on the way
Yeah.
over.
Yes,
Yeah.
we did.
No,
Yeah,
really?
we did.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
all did.
Shit. Well, never mind. I'm attacking.
Okay.
We're all attacking.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Together.
So how are you attacking? Tell me what you're trying to do.
I'm gonna try and get his butt again.
Okay.
Did we see her have success with this?
Yeah, you heard it shriek and you saw
Okay.
her behind it.
So
Yeah.
I would go in.
Can we try to go over, like, I don't know where we're at, or around to, like, get the weak spot with her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Adam, what are you going to do on your turn?
I mean, if I can't fix it right now, I don't know what else I really can do. I mean, I can try to. I don't know what I can do.
Okay.
To be honest.
I mean, yes, you can work on it. I mean, you can keep it off. You could start looking at it.
Did he turn off the lights? So it's no longer.
Yeah, it is no
think when
longer.
I
It's
flipped
still
it,
here.
sparked
It
blood.
is because you realize it's his eyes
Sure.
that are glowing
Yeah.
bright red. Okay.
I would like to try to retrofit it to get all of that like stuff done to it to keep it powered. If I could like.
Well, and that's what you realize is this has been over. This is years of neglect that this thing has suffered through. It's not. I mean, you could do it, but you don't. You're literally going to need new parts to repair this thing.
Yeah.
It should, like I said, it should not be running. It has. It looks like at the cost of this, device, it was neglected. And it's not. It's bad. I mean, it honestly at this point, you wouldn't want to, but the average person would sell it for scrap and get a completely new machine.
Right.
Okay. Monica, how many did you get?
10.
10. Okay. It ties you. So, no, you'll do one superficial.
+1 from my claws?
That's what I'm counting.
Oh.
Wow.
Yep. And so, you rake, but it sees you coming. It knew you were the one and it bats you off and it's focused on you. That leaves it open for the two of you. And pack tactics kick in. How well did y'all do?
I got 6.
6 successes.
6 as well.
6 and 6. So that's 3 and 3. Okay, which goes to 6 total, which would be 3. All right. Yeah, it's desperately trying to crawl into the machine now, as it scuttles back and you see it kind of merging with the thing. And you'll have maybe one more turn before it's back in it.
Okay.
But it's, it's starting to,
Come on, brutal outcomes.
all right, melt.
And another willpower.
Adam,
for
you
those.
notice the machine
Yeah.
starts to make a different sound, like a grinding and, like it's more like revving, the engine's coming up. But you turn the spark plugs off. That shouldn't be happening at all. There's no way at all. It should not be running. But yet here it is doing it.
And everybody's got to spend a willpower. That's in Chrono.
I
Yep.
did.
I did too. It's.
All right.
You aggravated?
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
Oh,
Could
yeah.
I take if it's running? Can I try to drive it?
Yes.
Can I just put in reverse?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Try to just move it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll let you go first
Okay.
because you're looking at it and you're like surprised. And so you put it in reverse, try to, and you notice the creature's panicked because its ride is backing away from it, and it's like trying to scuttle back more and more, to reach it. But the thing is just, it looks like the monstrosity looks dead right now, but it's moving,
I keep imagining, like, when somebody's like, you're trying to get the car, they, like, back it forward analogy.
And when you get far enough away from it, maybe 5 feet or 6 feet, the thing just dies again.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay.
But you've left it open. And so there won't be penalties to you guys.
Yay!
Sweet. I got 8.
8.
Oh,
Okay.
Holy shit. I didn't roll it. I'm sorry.
I gotta reroll that. Gotta keep this divided. Jeff's pile. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, can you hand me that?
Well, B did something really great.
Monica, you totally hit because it's focused on them because they're the last ones that
Nice.
got it. All right. So, Jeff, tell me how much you get.
1 second.
Okay. And yeah, so your hit lands, true, and it screeches as you hit it, and more just bolts and guts and living maggots fall out of it. And
7.
7.
Ooh.
Okay, that will not be it.
Okay.
I got 9 because I got a crit.
Yeah, and you both just start to maul this thing to shreds. However, before it goes out, 1, 2.
Oh shit.
How much you get total? 7.
7.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. You beat it, so that's 2. It will do 6 superficial, so 3. As it, it like
It always
bats him
sounds
away.
so scary until it's halved.
Right. Yeah. And so, it just slaps you, and you go tumbling back, but you see your pack mates just ripping into it, and it's just shrieking, howling at the sky, and it melts and dissolves into like a black viscous pool and begins to seep off into the ground.
Well, that doesn't sound
That
good.
doesn't sound nice.
It doesn't seem like it's corrupted the area
Oh, okay.
around it.
Oh, it's
but
just disappearing.
in the Umbra,
Oh well.
things don't always truly die.
That's true.
Oh.
Yeah.
You simply banished it from this area for a time.
Oh. Should we bother with the little
What do the little things do? The little,
mouth?
They're
Oh.
still.
Oh.
Shit. Okay.
No,
Still
still
as
as
in-
in
no,
not
still as
moving?
in,
Oh,
inert,
I thought you meant
inert,
they were
not
still
moving.
there.
No,
No,
still
they're-
inert, not moving.
I don't. For some reason, I just interpreted
We are
that
out
to
of the Umbra.
the exact opposite of what the obvious
No, but
meaning
I'm
would have
starting
been.
to see red.
how do you heal now? Because I need to heal before.
So it's a rage check. If you make the check, you regenerate 2 superficial per check. So you do heal 2.
Okay.
But you lose a point of rage.
Okay.
You did kill this turn, all of you.
Mm-hmm.
So you do not lose your point of willpower.
Okay.
Are you shifting out of?
I'm gonna heal and then
Right.
shift.
Okay,
Can I
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Heal, then shift into.
that's a good idea.
can I use an intelligence technology roll to see exactly what parts I would need
Yeah.
to fix it?
What's your grand total on the pool there?
It would be 8. It's
8.
going to be 7 if you take the penalty. If I take the 1 dice penalty, it's 7.
3 would be enough if you took half, so you don't have to roll it if you
Okay.
don't want to.
Yeah.
As far as the parts required,
Yeah.
you have to go to a dealer. This is an older one, so it's not all computer, which is they pretty much lock them down and require you to take them to a dealership. Right to repair fight is ongoing with that still. You could get parts. It would probably run you in the ballpark of probably about $10,000 to $12,000.
Oh.
Damn.
You better
But if you
rob
knew how
somebody.
expensive tractors were,
Yes.
Yeah,
Now, I
they're,
mean,
they're
yeah.
like 100,000, 150
plus,
for
yeah.
a really good one.
yeah.
Probably more than that now, the inflation.
Oh yeah, I'm scared to look. But yeah, that's with this. That's also with the baler on the back. It's a thing that's pulled by the tractor.
Yeah.
This tractor's probably used for a lot of different things, and that's why it's in such rough shape. But the baler even needs work. Not as much. Maybe used to not need as much, but in light of everything that's gone on, as rusted and unkempt as it is. Yeah, it's going to be, as far as you can estimate, it's a job. It's a job. It's a big cost, but one that they could have, if they had taken care of it, had cut in half, if not half of half, by doing regular maintenance and doing what they should have done. The old saying, you pay now or you pay later.
Okay.
Wonder Lago Acres might not be doing as well financially as they think. Maybe they invited a Bane in to help them.
I'm kind of wondering that. I guess we have shifted out of Krynos, correct?
Yeah.
I'm taking us out of the Umbra.
Okay.
All right, and your rage goes down to 1.
Yeah.
When you're
And then I'm
trying to-
assuming that Deckard is sharing this information with us because
Yeah, you
Yeah.
see
About the
him
cost
come
and-
back out. Are you in human form or are you in wolf?
he's in Glabro, isn't he?
I'm in
Yeah.
Glabro.
Oh, I know you are.
Oh,
I'm talking
us.
the
I
rest
would have
of
been
you.
in Hamed. I mean,
Okay.
it's,
All right.
it's
We
free
would
to
have come out
shift
in
between,
Hamid.
Yeah.
between Hamed and
I'll do Hamid so we can talk. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So there you all are. standing next to a non-functioning tractor.
I scan the tree line to see if the shape is there.
Oh, that's
Not
good
at all.
call.
Damn.
Are there any like clues around? Like, because I know you said they threw on a coat.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else like around that's like not what you would think would be out there?
Sure. So you can give me wits plus investigation.
Okay.
Can we all?
Everybody can.
Sweet.
Is this revealing a secret?
Oh wait, I suck at this.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not even gonna roll it. Judge stands around.
I got
I don't
one.
see shit.
I got one.
3.
1 or 3.
3.
Okay.
His eyes are adjusted.
You find it looks
you
like
go.
some muddy.
I can see in the dark pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
There are some muddy footprints.
Wait, then how come he couldn't see who the shape was?
It's as you're looking around.
Hmm?
As you're
She's
looking,
talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, earlier.
He can see in the dark.
You all can.
But he
No,
has,
no,
he
no,
has
I
the
have
eyes of the
power,
owl.
yeah.
I have eyes of the owl.
But you didn't have it on.
You have to turn it on?
Yeah. You have to use it.
Yeah.
You have to
Oh.
activate it.
I didn't put eyes of the owl
Oh,
on.
I thought it was. Okay.
It is a free action for a willpower.
Yeah. But yeah, you have to turn it on.
Okay.
You do find a muddy footprint. It looks like it was going back into the woods. The ground's a little damp from some snow the other day that didn't, too warm for it to stick. And yeah, it's looks like it's going back into the woods somewhere.
Is it like a shoe print? Is it a footprint? Is
Shoe.
it okay?
I switch back to Lupus and sniff it.
Okay.
I doubt I'll be able to pick much up.
I mean, it smells faintly of that other scent you caught before, but nothing like, enough to know that it's probably the person that you were,
I know it is, but can I follow it?
the scent.
Yes.
Not really.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's one footprint. It's not multiple, though, right?
It just happens to have stood in a spot where there might be more.
So I don't think we're like really meant to find this guy
I don't
right
think
now.
so either. Because we're in a horse field. Like, there's going to be all kinds of shit.
Yeah. You do, however, hear the sound of an engine in the distance. Like a ATV style engine.
Oh fuck, we gotta go.
Okay.
Oh, I was going to chase it. Should we not chase it?
It's up
No.
to you. It's coming your way.
It's coming our way. No, let's
never mind.
No.
Yeah, let's
shift
go.
into Lupus
Yeah,
and go.
Lupus
Yeah,
and
yeah.
out.
Head back to the tree
Right.
line.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So off you go. You make it back to where the vehicle's parked outside of the entrance to the facility or just down the road from it.
Yeah, we
And-
probably hit it.
And you're back.
Yeah, I think we said we were going to hide it somewhere. So
Yeah.
If we're doing clandestine stuff, I'm assuming we didn't just park right outside the front door or the front gate and then get out of the car.
We said specifically we were hiding the car.
Okay.
It's going to be an expensive bill. Tires are slashed.
Motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
3 or 4.
All of them, probably.
All four.
Okay. I don't know. It's that internet thing. I don't know if it's true or not, but it says if you slash 3, not 4, then the insurance won't cover it, but insurance will cover the 4. I don't know if that's true.
Well, I'll have to check with my insurance then.
Yep. But it will be getting towed if you're far enough away that it wouldn't be suspicious. Like, oh, you parked here. But if someone was, say, running out towards the road away from the wooden line and they ran across this vehicle.
Can we look for clues?
Possibly.
Let's do it.
Yep.
You can give me wits plus investigation.
1.
Okay.
Someone slashed our tires.
1.
Yeah, that's it. You notice they
Yep.
slashed them. They slashed them with something sharp.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's wits and investigation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could I take half on that, actually? I just rolled it, though.
What
Maybe I'll just-
was your half?
My half would be 3. I got 2.
I'll let you take half. It's fine. You just
I just keep forgetting.
retroactively remembered. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine. Just always think about it before you
I'll
roll
try
it.
to
Would
remember,
it be
yeah.
in my benefit to take half? You
Yeah.
know, if it's giving me 3 or more, usually you should, if you feel want to play it safe, take half.
Yeah.
That's what I would
Oh,
recommend.
yeah.
Especially if you're up in the 5s. If you take half, if you take half and you're up in the 5s, take half like as much
Every
as
time.
possible
Yeah.
because that's an exceptional
Can I-
success.
can I look around not to investigate, but more to see is something around still?
Sure.
So
Yeah, you can. So give me that. It'll still be the same roll.
Oh, it won't be with spell awareness.
Not well. I'll give you that. That's fine. Yeah. So you know that this was. It could be a knife. It could be a werewolf claw. You no way of knowing, but it's definitely something was raked across it.
Are we on a like paved road right now?
Yes.
Okay.
It's quiet, but quiet like the quiet when prey animals know that something is out there. You can't pinpoint, but you know as you listen and are aware, you get the feeling that maybe something's not watching, but something is out there.
That's creepy.
Can I smell the tires?
Yes, you can smell the tires.
What's the roll for smelling the tires?
Smell plus what the fuck? It'll be wits plus awareness.
Four.
Wow.
Finally, it worked!
You do get a smell.
Yay!
It's the smell of that hair you found
Oh, yeah, it was a werewolf.
in the.
Oh, I mean, I turn back into a person and say it was a werewolf. It smells just like the fur we found at the crime scene.
Which makes sense, since the horses came from here. So,
Well, the person who slashed our tires
yeah.
is that guy.
But it makes sense that they're hanging around this
Maybe
place.
that guy. It's a familiar smell.
It could be.
And that's the thing. You catch which a hint of that you caught on the wind earlier, you know. But it doesn't the exact same. It's similar enough that if you said this is it, it's like this beer tastes this way, this beer tastes this way, but they're both beer. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay.
You said it smelled like the hair, but also the other guy who was here?
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not quite the same as the hair. Like it could be. It could be somebody.
It's like how Coke and Diet Coke taste different,
Yes.
but they're kind of the same.
It's the same general area, but you can't be sure it's the exact same person from the investigation before. It might very well be someone different.
Okay, then I say that.
Sorry, I went a very roundabout way to get there.
Yeah.
So wait, you mean it's kind of like you have one beer that tastes one way, and then you have another beer that tastes another way?
I've never drank beer before. I don't know.
Is it kind of like
I'm
how
7.
It's so basically you're like comparing it to cheeseburgers. Like McDonald's cheeseburgers taste not McDonald's.
Whack Arnold's taste
whatever.
different than...
And you know the Burger Monarchs taste another.
You can say it when I'm used to.
All I'm saying is it could be the same guy. If not, it's probably a werewolf. I don't know. Is that what I caught?
No, you're saying it very well could be two different people, two different scents that you're catching, but you can't be 100%.
Well, here's the thing. I mean,
My gut would tell me that it's the same, but it's not 100% confirmed.
with the way that those horses were stacked out, like the way they were formed when we first saw them, and now this, like, I wouldn't be surprised if we were definitely dealing with some sort of group,
Like
or
a pack.
or cult or something.
So like a pack of Black Spiral dancers, perhaps.
Exactly.
Yeah, that could very possibly be it. Like Michael
Stitches the soul.
Stitches. Is that his name, Michael Stitches?
Yeah.
The soul. Yeah.
Yep,
The
he's
soul.
up there on the characters.
Okay. Where's he at?
Or he should be.
There he is.
Yeah, there he is.
Michael Stitches the Soul. Is it Stitches the Soul, or so is so Stitches is his maiden name?
Right.
Stitches the soul is this whole thing.
Okay.
It's his mother's maiden name.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right.
Fair enough.
So what now?
Well, I mean, I think we got to go back. I don't think.
How do we go back?
Go back.
Yeah, because it's a
Go back
long ways.
where?
Because yeah. I mean, are we gonna?
Do we need to call someone?
Two of you y'all can run back as wolves and get your motorcycles.
We're like a 30-minute drive.
Yeah.
That's no problem for me, but I can't drive a motorcycle.
Jada's gonna be so mad at me.
You're getting back if you left now
I mean,
in lupus form. Sometime, maybe 9, 10 a.m.
We're just gonna have to call Jada.
or can we call a tow truck?
Or an Uber or something.
Or I mean,
yeah.
if y'all just want to do that, that's fine.
I have to.
Yeah.
If it's my car,
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
to do something about it anyways.
Yeah,
Like,
you like have AAA or something. I mean,
yeah. Mom.
I was thinking about the cost of a tow truck because it's out there.
Yeah.
It won't be cheap. It'll
So-
probably be about a $400 tow.
It's fine. I'm sure I can spare $400 if I'm making money with my freelance gigs.
You have no dots and resources.
Oh, okay. Well,
I have
It'll hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, yeah. That's
I have
fine.
1 dot. Can I contribute some?
Sure. He'll probably be able to make rent this month now if you help him.
Okay.
All right. Good. I was gonna be on the corner.
I have no concept of money.
I'll pay for it.
Okay.
Oh, how many dots you got? How many dots you got?
Resources
What are you
are sitting on there,
money
Judge.
bag? Is Moneybags holding out over
I
here?
have dots.
Are you
I wasn't
investing
gonna
in
say
stocks?
anything, but I'll let you.
Uh,
Yeah.
Did you like hit it big on Bitcoin or something?
No. He's
He
not.
has activities.
Yeah.
He's not poor.
Yeah.
He's doing.
I'm
okay
not
with
poor, but I'm not like rich.
himself. Yeah.
Got it.
I think my inn needs an investor.
Somebody that knew what they were doing in the criminal activity world.
Gotcha.
All
Played
right.
a lot of GTA.
Yeah, we're gonna let Daddy Judge pay for it then.
Yeah.
So tow truck.
Yeah.
All right. You call. Let you find something in your phone. 24-hour towing. Let them know where you're at, and they're like, "Oh, that's gonna be a couple hours, but yeah, we can get somebody out there. I'll wake him up, and he'll head on." Now it's gonna be $487 with tax. Is that all right?
You got enough dots for that $87 surcharge?
Yeah. I was just wondering.
Good enough for $485.
The $2. You're just
Two
gonna.
extra dollars.
You're screwed.
I'll see if I can get some coins.
Check the
Dig under your
console.
seat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just tempted to see. We may not be paying for it once the guy gets here. We'll see.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Well.
All right. Well, go ahead and give me your credit card info, and we'll be on the way.
Yeah. I'll give him the credit card.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you much. That's approved. We'll be out there in just a little bit. All right. So you're gonna wait a couple hours?
Yeah.
All right. A couple hours go by. Not another soul driving this road this late at night.
What time is it?
Oh, at this point, it's probably midnight,
Okay.
close to it. And you see 2 headlights coming up the road, and you see A1 towing on the side. The flatbed truck pulls up, and you just, man, that's tough luck. But we'll get you guys loaded up. I mean, it's a single cab. If y'all don't mind sitting on top of each other's laps, I can give you a ride back.
Okay.
I mean,
What else are we gonna do?
Oh, I understand.
will they let you ride in the car?
No.
He starts to hook up chains. He's like, "Oh, you folks out here with your horses, I guess. Lago Acres. Isn't that where this is? That's about the only thing I know."
Yes.
Yeah, we were camping. We were actually going to camp out here, and we got some stuff. But
Oh,
somebody, I don't know what happened. We came back to the truck or to the SUV, and it was like this. I don't know what was going on.
yeah. It looks like somebody's mad at you. Slashed the tires. Looks like.
Yeah, all 4.
We will have our revenge.
Well, I'll pretend I didn't hear that, and just kind of laughs and keeps. In about 25 minutes, he's got it onto the back of the flatbed. He's like, "All right, where am I taking this? You got a dealer or anything that you want me to drop this off at? I can drop you folks off close to your house or wherever you want to go." I'm happy to do that.
I mean, house is probably the inn because that's probably where the bikes are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But the car, where does he need to take the car to?
that's up to Deckard wherever he wants to get it serviced because it's going to need 4 new tires.
Yeah.
Discount Tire Co., please. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, well, okay, look. I'm kind of crafty. I could technically change my own tires, right?
That's true.
You need a machine
Oh.
to get them off the bead of the tire, of the rim.
Right.
You still have to pay for the tires.
I know that. I'm not gonna like
Yeah.
MacGyver my own tires.
Right. No, I know. I mean, it's not. We're dealing with imaginary money. I mean, it's going to be $1,000 to replace these tires, and maybe $950 if you do it yourself.
Got it.
And that's assuming you don't mess anything up. Which I'm not saying you would, but yeah, it's you just might as well get them replaced.
Yeah, I'll just ask him if he knows a good place.
Yeah, I got a cousin who owns a place that does a pretty good. He's got fair prices. And I would say that if he wasn't family.
Okay.
Yeah, I can take it over there. I'll give you his card, and he kind of ruffles around in the glove box. He's like, "Here we go. Ask for Nick. He'll fix you up."
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, y'all. Well, let's get on the road. Y'all mind if I listen to my show?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, no.
Thank you. Kind of keeps me awake on the road.
Oh, no.
You're on the right track.
Oh, no.
Did we tell him where? Did
with
we?
Track Morrison.
Wait. We had to tell him where we were going. Did we say Moonglow Inn?
He's taken. Yeah, he hasn't asked yet.
Oh.
We
Yeah.
probably just gave him the address.
Yeah.
At this point, if he asks, we're just giving. I may give
Whatever's
the neighbor's
next door.
address. I may not give mine.
Okay.
Right.
Cool.
And he's like, "Yeah, this guy, he's local. He tells it like it is, man.
Local, you say? Where? Do you know? Like do you know where he's at?
He's in Colorado Springs. He's got about. Oh man, I think he's almost up to 100,000 followers now.
Wow.
Yeah, all over the U.S. Yeah, he tells the truth, man.
Oh, okay.
Can I roll for bullshit?
He calls us the pack. You
The
know?
pack.
We're one of the pack.
That's our word.
Does
I
he
don't
do?
say that. I'm sorry.
Does he do live events? Does he-
Oh no, it's all pre-recorded. It comes out on Fridays.
Oh, so like if you wanted to like see this guy or whatever, like
Well, you could write him, and sometimes he'll have guests on the show. You know, people that listen and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Check it out. He's talking this time on what they're doing to our water.
Turning the friggin' frogs gay.
Yeah.
What are they doing to the water?
I think Judge says that. Is it because they're turning the frogs? You know, are they?
I mean, it
Nick's
wouldn't
like
surprise
slaps
me.
you, like smacks you.
You take anything the deep state liberals are doing. I mean, sorry, I don't want to get too political. But,
what are they doing to the water?
poisoning it. They're poisoning
Really?
the water around here. It's not fit to drink. You know, and they
He might have a point.
and they say, you know, that it's these lefty commies that are out there. You know, they claim they want to make the earth better, but you know, they put in practices that, you know, and it cause all these regulations, and then when a problem happens, you know, like you get pollution in the water. One of our little feeder creeks got polluted recently and found a bunch of bacteria and stuff in it.
He's absolutely right about that. All our Garu sides are like, yeah, brother.
You know, I mean,
A broken clock
That's
is right
only-
twice a day.
yes.
but you know, the more you regulate, the more you're going to have problems like that. And he talks about that a lot. Just, you know, getting rid of these loopholes so that businesses can do what they need to do.
What would you do if you did not have the regulations, sir?
Well, I'll tell you, for one thing, gas would be $1 a gallon.
Indeed. Very pricey.
Yeah. It's too much money.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I heard a rumor that they found a bunch of those horses that they had found were all like right next to that creek.
They probably drank from it. And killed them.
the water killed him from a bear attack? The news said it was a bear attack.
Oh, you can't believe anything the liberal media says. Probably got poisoned, and the deep state went out there to cover it up and mutilated those bodies.
Why
Fucking
would-
right, man. As the guy with the biker vest.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You know how they are.
Why?
And local news is liberal now.
In Colorado Springs?
It's the majority of news stations are all owned by Sinclair. That's complete. That's a conservative. That's a
I
conservative
don't know
company.
about that. If it ain't Fox, it ain't telling the truth.
What about
Newsmax.
yeah, Newsmax?
You get the good truth from them.
Oh, okay. I don't watch news or TV. I mean, that's just not my
You
thing.
should. You should open your eyes to all this stuff going on.
I
out
thought
there,
we
man.
weren't
I see
supposed
a lot of
to.
things. Do what?
I thought we weren't supposed to listen. What do we do, sir? Please. I'm so confused.
Well, you need to. That's fine. First of all, pray about it a lot.
Pray.
Yes.
She's thinking Prey. Yes.
Second, just you find you a good church. You find pastor who tell you the truth, where to listen, what's going on.
How do you know what the truth is?
If it comes from Fox or if it comes from Newsmax or OAN,
But they're the media.
but they tell the truth. They're fair and balanced.
This doesn't make any
It's in the
sense.
tagline. You can't argue it.
I think at this point, Judge is trying to get everyone just to stop talking.
shut
Oh, she's like, oh, yeah.
Well,
So this right track
Because I just want to
dude-
get back to Colorado Springs.
So this right track dude though, you said he doesn't have any rallies or anything, but you said we could write to him. Has he said the address?
yeah, righttrack@gmail.com.
Oh, so just email him.
Oh, so email,
Okay.
not snail mail, because you
No,
see, I don't
no.
like to send email because the government tracks that.
Well,
They do. They do.
they do, but they're tracking everything anyway.
Yeah, but they track the Gmail more.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you could write him once and just ask him if he's got a box. Maybe that won't hurt.
I don't know, man. I mean, they trace it back to you.
Well, they will, but
So I'm just saying, like, I'm all, I don't do that shit.
I understand.
So I
I
mean,
get it.
is he giving like a telephone number that you can call into?
Oh, yeah. Is there
He
listener?
does that. Hold on, listen, and it gives a local area code.
Yeah.
But it's TRAK. As the acronym.
Gotcha.
It's like whatever Colorado prefix
555.
is. Yeah, 555 TRAK.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Because I can't, but I'm wondering maybe if Deckard can track like a phone number,
Possibly,
Or hack into the Gmail.
or the
account. That'd be
Gmail
fun.
or something, just to trying to get as much information to track this dude
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is the dude actually talking about the polluted water situation?
But he's talking about polluted water everywhere.
Oh, okay.
Not just here. And
Okay.
he's like, look, and if but he's saying the same things this guy was just saying. Basically, just there's these regulations, it's these rules. It's causing all these problems. If you'd let the water companies do what they need to do, they take care of us. They got a vested interest in taking care of their product and getting it to people. You poison people, well, then you got to answer for that.
Because there's just an abundance of water companies that you could choose from. It's not like that shit's assigned.
Sorry, ma'am. What's that?
That was D.
That was
You
me.
know that was
not
D.
Nick's. That was D.
Oh, okay. I thought she
Sorry.
was- no, it'd been better if she had.
I think at which point Judge is going to be like, when are they going to talk about the gay frogs?
I don't
Yes,
know,
I would
man.
also like to hear about these gay frogs.
I don't know. Everybody's gay now. Matter of fact. Yeah.
Oh, here it comes.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Are you gay, sir? I mean, it's
Hell no.
okay.
Hell no.
I'm just on my phone right now.
He's like, I want no part of this.
I'm in the backseat just glaring
no
daggers
backseat.
into his.
Yeah,
No,
we're all together.
That I'm looking
You're
sideways at him like.
You're probably. We're all sitting on each other's laps.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm one of the bigger ones, so
I was
somebody's
gonna
on
say
my
Deckard's
lap.
on her lap.
Yeah.
He's typing like, "Oh my god, this guy is so cringe," and like showing it to her.
Yeah.
She'd be really laughing hard if she could read.
Yeah.
She's probably just,
Yeah. She has no clue.
Judge can't read big words
Soon
either.
you guys are pulling up. I guess you give a different address.
Drop us off at the end of the block.
Yeah, pretty much. I do not want to give my
He's like, all
address.
right, hey, you got that card. I'll leave me a contact number. I'll have them call you too if you want.
Okay.
And so, he takes your number down, writes it on a notebook, and he's like, all right. Hey, y'all have a good night.
You too. Stay on the right track.
You got it, man. You got it. Damn right.
Until next time.
What?
And he just kind of, yeah. And he just kind of, shuts the door. And
I
drives off.
watch him as he goes. Just standing stock still.
At this point, it's about 1 a.m. or so.
Oh, shit.
Walking to the end.
Okay. Where the rest of you going?
I don't know.
Unless she says she needs us, I'm getting on my bike and
I
going
mean, your
back to my
bike's
apartment.
probably at the end. So
Yeah, we met there
mean,
before we left.
I gotta stay there. I can't.
you
get them
can absolutely stay there. It's fine. You can crash in Nix's room.
I'm going to go to my doghouse.
Okay. So you shift and go to the doghouse?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. I think Judge would be like, are you never mind. Then just like, are you coming? No, she's not.
Can I check my email to see if there's any reply?
From
Oh, the Lago
Yeah.
from the cold car, whatever.
there's not.
Okay.
No. And it starts to paint a picture. They're broke. I mean, it's pretty obvious, but after seeing the tractor and seeing their website, seeing the employee turnover, like
They can't pay anyone.
The vet is not there on Fridays. The Miss Jefferson was like freaked out that Nix was going to try to sue him when she came out and looked all hurt.
right.
They're trying to cover up the horse situation. Yeah.
If the worm was to corrupt this place, the door has been opened.
Yep.
Yep.
I have to-
No text messages or anything from.
How did they lose all their money?
I mean, the pandemic probably hit
Yeah,
them
they
pretty
probably-
bad.
like other places.
It's a good assumption. You have heard it mentioned that it went downhill after the pandemic. They came back.
And it wasn't the same. Chastity said it wasn't the same as whenever she was.
Right. When she was a kid. Very different.
It's too bad they didn't get one of those handouts, those government handouts for those businesses.
Maybe they did.
Yeah, that may be
What
the
did
only
they
reason
blow
it's
it
still
on?
open.
Good question.
One tractor.
Oh. That's true, because they were pretty hefty loans, weren't they?
For
Could
certain.
I don't know. Depends on the business.
Depends on the business.
I want to. Can I do a Google? Is there any way I could do a Google search like through public records or anything that can tell me if like
She absolutely
Those
can.
are public, yeah.
They are
The
public.
donations.
Yep.
Or not donations.
And I'm not even going to make you roll for it because it's
Okay.
easy to find. They got about $120,000.
That's not much.
That's not a lot for
in
a
the
place like that.
grand
No.
scheme to pay all those
Well,
employees.
and not even that, because you got to feed the horses,
Exactly.
and you got to. Well, I don't know. Are they getting
Yeah, but if they
fees
were-
from people for storing their horses?
probably
They do sometimes, yeah.
But
But
they can't risk
during
upping
the-
the prices either.
But during the pandemic, I mean, they would have had to have just let everyone go to not pay them. Like, because no one, they wouldn't have any business anyway. So, like, there's a lot of people standing around.
That's
Mm-hmm.
true. So they went probably bare bones.
They would have had to have gone bare bones. I mean, so they wouldn't have had as much to pay for. Not saying 120 is a lot, but it wouldn't. I don't think it would hurt as bad as it seems right now. If like, I just don't think they have the employees to do that. I don't think they have as much maintenance. Would have as much maintenance or anything really to spend that money on quite yet. Like if their service was that impacted by the pandemic. In a way. I don't know. It's how kind of what it seems like to me. So I'm just curious, where did that go?
It could have gone somewhere it wasn't supposed to. We don't know.
That's true.
All good questions. You going into the inn?
Yeah.
All right. So you enter with her,
Mm-hmm.
and it's quiet. No one's up. And you're able to go to sleep. No problem. Where's he staying?
I just let him crash in my room.
Okay.
Nobody's.
Can I use your computer?
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Okay. What do you want to do?
First, I want to install a antivirus software
Okay.
and fix her computer. Probably, I'm sure there's some bullshit going on with it.
Yeah.
And then I was gonna do the research that I was talking about there, and I'm trying to dig in and find out more about, what's going on with them, and like.
Okay. Sure. Give me technology plus intelligence.
And can I take half? It'd be 4.
Yep. So you find through doing a little digging, doing a little looking, public tax records, finding out things of that nature, some things maybe that you have a special set of skills to find, that they filed for bankruptcy 3 months ago.
Ooh.
And the property is soon to be in foreclosure. And
damn.
they're about to lose everything. You also find, given that you've got that number of successes, that they have been charging more for their services. People are getting less. And the thing that is surprising is that recently the owners, Angela and Tom, bought a home in Mexico.
Uh-oh.
Now, why would they buy a home in Mexico?
Why would they want to leave?
That's really funny because I wonder how much $120,000 can.
150. Wasn't it 150?
120 plus whatever.
Oh, my bad.
Plus
My bad.
whatever they've gotten from
Yeah.
cutting corners.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I wonder how far that. I'm assuming that goes rather far in Mexico.
It probably would. It's a good assumption, especially if you had $250,000 or more.
Yeah, that 120 would have gone into whatever they had anyways. The Tom and Angela could easily just not be putting money into this. Mm-hmm. Can I look into Tom and Angela if do they have other properties? Do they have other businesses, or is this their only?
This
thing?
was their livelihood.
This was their livelihood.
You see some rental properties that they've probably gotten in their heyday when they were
Sure.
doing well that they own in Colorado Springs, so they're getting income from those.
Mm-hmm.
They're not hurting. You could tell just from when y'all came up.
It's just that the business.
The business is hurting. The employees are hurting because their business is hurting.
Yeah.
Yep. It looks very well set up, like they could be trying to do everything they can to take the money and run.
Yep.
Just from what you see.
With the amount of bad publicity and press that's going on with them, and
Right.
the fact that they, they're probably trying to run because something inevitably is going to happen. Bad is going to happen, and they don't want to be there when it happens.
Oh, so you think they're trying to get ahead of Fallout?
Here's the other thing you find since you get 4 successes. You find out that the property is being auctioned off in about 3 months, or will be when it goes into foreclosure. Given how good you did on the roll to hack at Beckert, you find out that Beckert is one of the interested parties in getting that property
Of course. Fuck.
to build a newer facility.
So, Tom and Angela probably don't care about this business, and they're having an auction. I'm sure this auction is a fucking dog and pony show. I think, if anything, this is like Beckert has already probably bought them out,
Yep.
essentially.
Yeah, maybe. Or they're just taking advantage of a couple in crisis, but it would not surprise me if they had done a little bit of a donation to get them out of there sooner.
Yeah.
Well, considering
Yeah.
they just bought the
Hey,
house.
stop spending money. We have this for you. Just let it go into foreclosure, and so we can get it cheap.
Yep.
Yeah.
These
Okay.
things seem to line up if you start connecting dots. Are you sharing this with her?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're having a sleepover.
Yeah. And what is all of these Trojan horse viruses on this computer too? What have you been searching?
You look at the search
You sure
history.
look for a lot of scissors.
It was gonna be very poorly spelled, like wolf, WULVS in Colorado, and like cheeseburger near me. And she's clicked on the dumbest shit.
Oh, you let
It's like, oh, I let
you
Green
let Green
Eyes.
Eyes use the.
I let Green Eyes use the computer.
And you know she types like this.
You know, I thought it might help with her, dexterity, but
Gotcha.
you know how it goes.
There's a lot of did you means,
Yeah.
when you go to the searches.
And searches that look like she just got frustrated and keyboard smashed.
3 broken keyboards on the side.
Makes you wonder if she typed this with her paws.
There's a good chance. In fact, there's hair in the keyboard.
So yeah, Nyx is just taking it. Nyx may be typing it out to the group chat as you're spitting this stuff out.
Yeah,
She's got some
keep us
incense
informed.
going.
Yeah.
And
What's the scent of the incense?
that's a great question. Probably something with patchouli.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like patchouli, but Nyx is fine with it. And I don't know, maybe have some kind of like recorded. No, it's 70s music.
Yeah.
It's 70s music, very softly, so it's not to interfere with Deckard. But yeah.
Sorry
Now we're
if
getting
we get
copy
struck.
struck.
Yeah, I didn't say any words.
She didn't.
Tunes are copywritten. Melodies are copywritten.
Yeah.
Well, good thing I'm not a good singer.
So, yeah, that's roughly what you find over a couple hours looking.
Okay.
But oddly suspicious that
Well, they ain't reaching out to me through email then, because they don't have any reason to hire somebody. So I'm gonna have to get in another way.
But what you do glean, if you put some things together, is that awfully suspicious that their business is seemingly sabotaged, and Beckert's shuffling in to pick up the pieces.
Yeah.
That hospital that we looked into,
Yeah.
that we
The
went
King
to.
VA hospital, yeah.
Yeah. That did the owner of that hospital kind of is this following a pattern?
That was shut down. I can't remember if it was
There
like
was a new VA
Yeah,
hospital,
new
Yeah,
VA
new
hospital
VA
was
hospital.
built.
and the biolabs bought
The old
Oh, the
one.
old
the
building?
old hospital.
Which
It's supposed to be just abandoned. They bought the property,
yeah.
but they're buying up a lot of property around here.
But how often does the
Swooping
VA get a new hospital?
Not very.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's just convenient that they suddenly got a new. Well, I guess it'd been a few years, but that a new VA hospital had sprung up. Like VA is not known for having like top quality facilities. Let's be real here.
Did I find anything from that Beckert thing about the amount of properties they are buying up?
It looks like this would be their third.
Their
They
third.
have a main facility there. They manufacture biomedical stuff. They have the other facility that they bought that's the old hospital, which they've not announced any plans to do anything with it. And then there's Prospect to buy this,
Yeah, because
property.
This property.
Bluesman, whatever
Sam.
his name, Sam, burnt down the old facility.
Right. You do find a lot on that. And
yeah.
Beckert talking about how, fortunately it was insured and, that allow them to build the facility they would like to, but or it would be world-class medical care.
Yay!
But that it is unfortunate that someone would vandalize it.
And they got some messed up shit going on at Becker with that weird vein that you fought.
Yeah, they do. Be careful if somebody like pokes your foot when you sleep. That's just the ghost.
The what?
It's haunted. The inn's haunted.
Is it, or is it just that?
I don't fucking know.
She'll claim it is till the day she dies.
I will.
Nix thinks it is.
Nix thinks it is, and I have a little thing that lets me see ghosts. So I hope it is.
You haven't seen one yet.
I have not seen one yet.
But there have been strange things where stuff has been moved or
Right.
guests' lights turn on in the middle of the
Little
night.
poltergeisty stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess I would have then asked, it's like, have you seen a ghost here?
I mean, not like a full body apparition or anything. But those are rare.
Well, I'm gonna assume it's you or Green Eyes that's doing it then. I don't
Decker's
think-
gonna go all Ghost Adventures and get like a nightlight cam and the EMT or what is it called?
EMP.
Yeah, the reader. He's got all the tech, and he's gonna be like, "This is fucking bullshit."
Except for he ain't got no money, so
Yeah, I'm broke right
That's
When I
true.
get
You
some
can
money-
invent them. You can invent them.
That's true.
yeah, he could.
Yeah.
That's true.
now. Yeah.
He's got his hands full with the Becker
That's
file
true.
labs and
That's
everything right now, but when he gets some downtime,
Yeah.
You guys are supposed to say fuck it to this main story we're thinking,
Yeah,
and
fuck
let's
it,
just
let's
go
find
into ghost
ghosts.
hunting.
Isn't that
It's
just
like-
what we did tonight?
no. He's like, God damn it, no.
I can't stop you, but
I would really hope you don't do that, please.
I prepped this story. Stop! We want ghosts.
well, that's also why. Let me give a GM tip in the middle of this for anybody that's perspective. There is a subtle art of pulling stuff out of your ass. Learn it, embrace it, use it. If you need to take an improv class to get that down, do it. But your players will meet your story and throw it into a mud puddle and run off screaming.
We are unpredictable.
Yeah.
But that's what makes it fun. That's what makes it a game for you too.
Yep.
So embrace it.
We do have a bad habit with side quests.
That's fine. I always get you where I want you.
That's true. That's true. So yeah, she's going to sleep. So you do you.
Okay.
She tells you where the kitchen's
I mean,
at.
this is I'll tell you this. You can stay up later if you want, but you've found about what you can find at
That's
this
fine.
point.
I'm just gonna listen to some track.
Okay.
What?
Morrison?
Morrison.
Yeah.
Track Morrison.
You get headphones thrown at you.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I gotta know what we're dealing with. Know
Yeah.
thy enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't want to sleep to it.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, it's hours of stuff, man. I mean,
I'm
this
just
is
listening to it to fall asleep. You don't have to tell me what's in
Oh,
it.
okay. Sure.
He's gonna learn by osmosis.
Yeah.
That's not what it said.
It
Whatever.
is unusual. There's a lot of little trigger words that you hear. Like he calls everybody the pack, and he howls.
Oh no.
Recently in the newer ones to begin the show.
Oh,
he's like,
no.
oh, welcome pack, welcome my palfas.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Oh no.
And he's like, you are on the right track with Track Morrison. You know, tonight's episode is a special one. We are talking about the water. You know, it's the same one you heard
Yeah.
earlier, but it was in the middle.
Yeah.
You know, this is the latest and greatest. And, you know, he starts talking about the horses. You know, they were, you know, they can say, I mean, animals got them later, but they were definitely, in all likelihood, probably poisoned by what they're doing, you know, and just going through this stuff,
Yeah.
you know.
Does he ever mention like his coworkers or anyone on his team?
It's all sponsors of like Alex Jones type stuff, you
Yeah.
know, like Hims pills and, you know.
This dude could easily be a one-man show.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It is. It's just this one guy screaming into the void.
Okay.
There's so many of these out there.
I just wanted to see if he was like, shout out to
The
Michael.
only thing I could try to, the only thing I could try to do is if I wanted to get into the Track Morrison train is to like start plugging social medias, trying to find usernames,
Get on Truth.
plugging usernames into other social media sites,
Gab.
Right.
different things like that.
You
Yeah.
could.
So
Yeah, but it would take, it'd take a bit. But yeah, it puts you to sleep pretty quick.
Yeah.
As annoying as it is. So, yeah.
this dude's a werewolf though.
Yeah. Or some sort of werewolf appropriator.
All right, it is a new day. You awake.
We get some
Are we
willpower?
healed?
You do get a willpower back.
Just
Just
one?
one? Or we get the amount with our...
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what is the
You get your mount, your
what amount?
what is it?
Is it...
Composure or
Resolve.
resolve,
Oh,
whichever's
see.
higher.
Oh, that's right.
Not aggravated though.
No.
What about health? What do we get back on that?
Health, you should all be fully healed.
Okay.
You slept. And if you had at least a rage left. If you had no rage, you wouldn't probably heal a little slower. But yeah, the book says just kind of, yeah, you're healed. If you sleep it off, you're fine. Unless it's really grievous, like aggravated damage. And, it might take you a couple days to heal that.
Can I, while it's morning time and it's just breakfast or whatever, and like nothing's really until the things pop off, like, can I listen to the episode from Track Morrison around the time that the Beckett Biolabs burned down, the old abandoned hospital?
Sure. He talks about it. He says, in my town here, as a matter of fact, we had, he's talking about homeless.
Sure.
And, the homeless crisis. And
Right.
Just, it's just like these people need to get jobs. They need to get out there and pull themselves up in their bootstraps. I am so
Absolutely.
tired of this country becoming the
Totally.
country of handouts.
Absolutely.
And just, and,
Hell yeah.
but that's really it. He doesn't, this was a few months ago.
So he didn't say
and
anything.
he's not doing the howls and all that stuff in this episode.
Right.
This is a few months back.
And but he doesn't talk about, does he talk about Beckett at all?
No, not really. He doesn't mention it much. He's trying to stay to a wide audience.
Yeah.
He'll mention things like the mention of their facility was in a bigger episode about grooming and
Sure.
and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So there's little dog whistles for people that are in town and know he's here, but there aren't any like this is
He's
Colorado
reaching out,
Springs.
yeah.
He's trying to branch out more and get
Got
a
it.
bigger
Yeah.
audience.
Huh. And so the howling thing is new.
The howling thing is probably in like the last 3 to 4 weeks that he started doing that. And he did call people, his alphas and stuff like that,
Yeah.
before. But the howl and calling them the pack and all this stuff is relatively new.
So we don't know if it's just variations on a theme, like...
Right.
Or-
It could be an organic growth into this, but there are nods to it in some of the earlier stuff, but that's used a lot in trying to get membership,
Yeah, I mean that's just a thing. You always got to come up with a name for your fan club.
Right.
You got to find some way to brand it. Like, so he could be appropriating Wolf Garu stuff for his show, or he could be using his own Garu stuff as a werewolf to help. Maybe because he could be a Silver Fang, right? Is that what they call him, Silver Fang?
Black Spiral Dancer, you mean?
No, what's Silver?
Oh, you think he's an ultra conservative Silver Fang? Possibly.
Oh,
Garu.
no. You're talking about the ones that are...
What is he?
He's a Silver Fang. They're like the
The
traditionalists.
super charisma.
Oh, possibly.
Or no, there's another one that's social media.
Oh.
I guess maybe if it's not Silver.
I haven't done that part of the wiki yet. Sorry.
I mean, if he was to go...
I'm just thinking if he was a werewolf, what would his tribe be?
I mean, there's
No telling.
no telling.
I just figured if he's super charismatic, that had probably have something to do with it. I'm just
Possibly.
thinking out loud.
I mean, yeah, you do feel like he's definitely, if you were, a kid trying to find truth or anybody getting into
Sure.
politics, it would definitely appeal to you. Younger guy, probably early 20s.
Oh.
Okay. I'm just thinking
Spitballing.
about it.
Yeah, I got you.
You got a parent meeting, don't you?
Yeah, Judge would probably say, "Hey, I'm going to this thing tonight." And
Do you need help?
I wouldn't think so, but if anyone wants to come watch a 12-year-old motocross rally league, you're more than welcome.
No, I remember
Probably
going
don't need to
the
be
track.
seen there
Yeah.
with everything going on.
Motocross sponsored by Track Boys.
Yeah. Well, if that asshole's there, like
He won't show.
Yeah, he's just sponsoring it. It's not. He's not
like
gonna
hit
be
me up in
there.
the group chat.
What is Green Eyes doing?
I should probably go to the zoo
Okay.
and hang out with my touchstone to heal my aggravated willpower.
Uno.
Yeah, Uno.
Okay.
He's at the bottom.
So you head to the, head your way to the zoo. You know, you had to be human. To get
Yes.
there. Yeah, you make your way in and you find, you know, the Mexican wolf enclosure there. And he sees you. He doesn't come over. It's hesitant, you know, since you're really your change and everything's different. You're not human. You're not wolf, and animals sense it. But there is a level of trust that maybe other guru wouldn't have. And, you know, in time, he kind of yawns big and lays down on a rock, starts sunning himself, you know, as you're sitting there watching.
Oh, Uno. To not have the burden that I do. But you make the sacrifice of being entrapped. What I would really love to do is to free the horses from their shackles. But I don't think I could get my pack to go along with it. And you have taught me that sometimes animals need to be taken care of by humans, but I just worry that they will come to more harm if we don't set them free.
You went to a zoo to talk to him about this?
Yes.
Okay.
So she is talking to herself, or talking at the exhibit.
Mm-hmm. Does he want to be saved from a zoo?
No. He has a sickness or something. So this is why
Okay,
he's
got
her
it.
touchstone. Is like she thinks that she's sad that he can't be free, but she understands, just like her with the conservationists, sometimes you need humans and you can't survive in the wild. So he's like a conundrum for
Got it.
her, but she thinks that he's making a sacrifice of being locked up so he can represent wildlife to the humans and hopefully get them to like be aware of the animal's plight, kind of.
That's really
And then-
sweet.
And then a little boy goes, "Mommy, look!" And then just does dumb shit, and then like no one pays attention. It doesn't work.
Look what I can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mommy, that wolf looks dead. You shut up, boy. He's majestic.
Do you have aggravated willpower damage?
Yes, I have one.
That'll do it.
Sweet.
The other thing that'll do it is you hear a familiar voice walking behind you, talking seemingly to herself. And it is Kate. and she's, you know, on the phone, and she's just like, listen, you cannot fence them in. That is not how this works. They have to roam. They have to have land. I understand what's happening, but you can't. This was part of it. The people knew. They signed it, and, you know, and she's kind of walking off.
Oh my god. Uno, I have to go. That was she raised me. And so she gets up and tries to like surreptitiously follow her.
Okay. Well, she's oblivious. She's talking on the phone, and she does, you know, work at the zoo. It's not like I'm wearing the zoo uniform, but I mean, there's a lot of the wolf reintroduction was, you know, assisted by the zoo.
Oh, okay.
And so she's, you know, you can tell from the conversation going on that she's discussing fencing in an area, and you know what she's about. So it sounds like they're trying to fence in the wolves and keep. She's like, it doesn't keep them safe. No, I understand that, but I need to talk to him, Ross. I need to talk to them. Are you saying anything to her? She hangs up the phone. Just kind of sighs and puts her head down and scratches it, you know.
She doesn't know what to say. She's scared of, like, scaring her. It's very sad. She wants to reach out to her and tell her how much she means to her, but she's just some fucking ugly lady in a trench coat. And she can't, how could she say that to her? So she's just kind of frozen, like, wanting to say something, but, like, what the fuck could I possibly say?
Yeah. She kind of, Christ, and turns around and, you know, it looks like she's about to go the other direction. She's just walking and talking, no particular direction, you know, when you're having a heated conversation, as you sometimes may do. She notices you staring and she does the very, you know, white lady, hi, please don't, you know, I'm happy to see you, but also please don't hurt me type smile, you know, just sheepish, you know.
You work with the wolves?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Wow, that's very admirable of you.
Yeah, thank you.
It sounded like somebody wants to fence them in, and they should not do that.
I agree. I'm trying to fight it,
Well,
but their people are mad that they're moving further south than they would like. Well, I'm sorry, that's what they do.
Yes, exactly.
They cover a lot of land.
Exactly. Especially when their family gets poached. They have nowhere to go. And so they end up...
Well, unfortunately, we had 2 shot last month, and that's why they want to fence them in.
Fencing the poachers is what I say.
Good luck with that. No, it's just assholes thinking that that's what they have to do to protect their farmland, but prove that they did it. But yeah, I don't know. I see Ross's point that maybe we do and we slowly open it up. I don't know, a few hundred acres. I don't know.
Well, I trust that you know best.
Do I know you?
No, I can tell you're very passionate about it, and I agree that wolves should be free. So that makes sense to me.
And she's like, oh, thank you. Yeah, it's frustrating work, but it's work that needs to be done. I mean, if you look at Yellowstone, you know, when they reintroduced them, the ecosystem got better. They had a lot of improvement. There's indications we need to do that in Colorado, but these fucking ranchers around here, you know, the people that are elk hunting are so afraid that, you know.
They're hunting elk?
Well, yeah, I mean, deer. There's a lot of hunters in this area.
That's disgusting.
Joe Rogan's out here.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's going to be a guest on Track Wars.
Yeah.
Someone should really put a stop to poachers.
Yeah, I agree.
She smiles really big at that.
She's like, my name's Kate.
I know. I know that it is nice to meet you for the first time today.
That's a good say. Good say.
Not really, no.
I know.
Yeah. What's your name?
Emmy. It's short for Emerald.
Oh, nice. Well, it was nice to meet you. I've got to get off to a meeting, but you have a good day. Enjoy the zoo.
You too. She didn't recognize Emerald?
No.
Okay, she didn't show any. Okay.
Kate has a stalker now.
Were you a wolf though? When she wouldn't recognize you as a human.
Exactly. Yeah.
And she would
unless
have to
the
put,
eyes are really that
she would have to
distinctive or
put two
something.
and two
Right.
together
Yeah.
that werewolves exist.
No, I know. I
Right.
just meant like if she would have said like, "Oh, I knew a wolf that we called Emerald, and I miss her so much," something like that. I don't know. Like she was my favorite.
You should have just straight up
That's
said.
what she needs to say. Go back in time and make it happen.
You should have just completely freaked her out and said your name was Green Eyes.
She didn't know my name's Green Eyes. That was my wolf name. My wolf family named me that.
Yeah.
She wouldn't know that.
What would she have a name for you?
Emerald is what they called me.
Emerald, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't put 2 and 2 together because she's
I know.
flustered and in the moment. But
I know.
yeah,
I know.
But
I wouldn't really
I
expect
understand
her
her
to.
being like, oh, yeah.
Yes, Green Eyes doesn't quite get that, and she's like, Because she probably has no idea how many wolves Kate has worked with ever. Like, she knows it on a superficial level, but in reality, the time that she had with Kate was very short anyway, but she's become this kind of idol to her because the rest of her life from back then is dead.
Yeah.
Well, and Kate probably also knows that pack got poached.
Mm-hmm.
So she probably assumes that, Green Eyes, or Emerald, as she called her, didn't make it.
Yeah. Either they never found the body, or maybe she hopes that I got away. I don't know.
Yeah. So what are you going to do after this?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Cry.
Okay.
I'm gonna go home, go into the woods, and cry.
Okay.
I don't know if wolves can cry, but that's what I will do.
Well, not in wolf form, but
Yeah.
can definitely feel sadness.
Yes.
But
she's gonna curl up in the woods, make a little bed, and do a big doggy sigh.
okay. All right. Alex, what are you doing?
Well, I figure I have to get my car
Yeah.
situation.
That'll take
worked.
most of the day probably dealing with all that crap.
Well, a lot of it's going to be waiting too.
Yep.
So, I would probably be going to handle that,
Mm-hmm.
and then, shit, come back to me.
Okay. No problem. It's not a high pressure thing. I'm just
Yeah.
finding out, is there anything anybody needs to take care of before I wave my hand and we say time passes and you're all back together?
I would like to Google poachers, spelled Pochers, on the computer.
Okay.
And she's trying to find any, or like elk hunters around here that maybe she could go check out.
God.
So you misspelled poachers.
Yes.
And you don't really find anything, just that they're bad. There's a lot of them in Africa. They talk about that a lot, about rhino horns and, how
What
they're.
the fuck is a rhino?
Yeah. And you
So
see
then
it.
that
Yeah.
rabbit trail.
Yeah.
You might have saw one at the zoo
Yeah.
while visiting.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
Meanwhile, as you are working the inn,
Oh.
Jada is getting stuff ready and she goes, I always knew you'd switch teams.
Huh?
What?
I saw him coming out of your room this morning.
Well, his tires got slashed the other night, so I just let him sleep in mine because I'm not going to put out a paying customer's room.
I'm just fucking with you.
Oh my God. Trust me, that's the wrong parts right there.
I know. It's just messing. It's fine. What time did you get in last night? It's not my business.
No. She'll tell her. She'll be like, the social coalition. That's what it is, right?
Yeah.
So we were out.
Yeah. How much of this do you want to tell?
She's going to be like, you're a fucking eco-terrorist. So I guess I'm just going to tell her, we were out cleansing some of the energy outside. Technically...
Yeah. That is something Nyx would do, and that is what she was doing.
Outside the city, so we went to do that. And then we came back, and some fucker slashed all four of Deckard's tires. So then we had to wait for the tow truck, and then the asshole had the freaking right track with that fucker, what's his the...
Track
Morrison?
Yeah, with fucking Track Morrison on.
Oh, God.
I know. So then I'm having to sit there and bite my tongue. And then, Judge is like agging him on, asking if the water makes the frogs gay. So I had to smack the shit out of him and shut him up.
And he was out there trying to cleanse the land, too.
Judge was fucking with the dude.
I get it. Your other friends don't strike me as being into all that. Sorry.
Well, they're learning.
Fair enough.
Everybody's got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Some of us have further to go than others.
Gotcha.
Jada thinks Nyx is starting a cult.
And so then, but I know Deckard's been kind of listening in, trying to see if he can hone in on where this asshole is at. I know we got an email address and we got a phone number. I'm gonna see if he can track.
Really kick that hornet's nest?
I mean, I'll kick his nuts.
And
I
he
don't know
finds
about a
out that
hornet's
it's
nest.
our business. I mean, is he going to send more of his people after us?
I mean, I don't necessarily intend to go in there and introduce myself as the owner of the inn. I mean, this guy's going to piss a lot of people off. I mean,
Well, yeah, but there's a lot of people in this stupid ass town that listen to what he says too. A lot of people in this country now that listen to that dumb shit.
I know. But there's a lot that don't.
That's true.
I'm just saying,
But
like,
these
these fuckers don't learn because nobody ever else introduces them to consequences. They fuck around, and until they find out, they're just going to keep doing the same shit.
sure doesn't seem like the path of peace there.
She's cleansing.
It's a form of cleansing.
You know, there are other people on the other side of the fence that talked about cleansing too.
Oh, God.
Not that kind of cleansing.
Just checking.
Not that kind of
I
cleansing.
didn't think it was.
No,
but
no,
just-
no.
You just don't go down on their level. You'll just end up like them.
I mean, she's just kind of like, I
You
mean,
got to be better than them. And we are, but you can't. I'm pissed too. I hate them. They're
I know.
pieces of shit.
they are.
But I mean, we have a business we have to run, and just don't do anything to mess that up, okay?
No.
But I'm all for whatever if you do it right. Yeah, I mean, teach the guy a lesson, fine. But just, you know. Anyway, I've got to I wanted to let you know I'm going to be out of town a couple of days.
Okay.
I've just got to take care of some stuff.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. I just, I need to go see my mom. So,
Okay.
not a big deal. We're just catching up.
Out of character.
Relationship's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Her mom's understanding. I mean, there was never an issue in that part of the family with any of that. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, just give her my best.
I will. All right. Well, so all that to say,
Yes, I've got it.
okay.
And she was gone 2 hours later.
She before Jada heads off, she does give her a hug and tells her thank you.
She hugs you back. She says, "You're welcome." I don't know what for, but
Just everything you do.
well, you know, you owe me now, so I'm cashing in the favor. I'm probably 3 days if I'm honest,
It's fine.
depending if my brother shows up. But you know, that's a whole other thing. So I don't think he will. Anyway, yeah, I'll be in Denver.
All right. Well, if you need anything,
Oh yeah, I'll let you know.
okay.
Bye.
Bye. And I feel Nyx feels really bad because like Jada's like, yeah, we're better than them, but Nyx is like, yeah, I'm really not.
I'm ready to kill.
I mean,
kill
that's
all these fucks.
I mean, but think about it. Like, she's this rage monster. She's this literal rage monster.
Yeah.
And she's grown up in hippie land of, like, peace and love and all this stuff. So, like, literally just antithetical to everything that she is now as a guru. And I think she feels selfish because, like, she still has Jada in her orbit. And it's probably not best for Jada. And they've got this business. And really, probably the best situation would be to like cut all that out and give a clean break, but she can't, and so yeah, she's not feeling too hot about that.
Come cry with me in the woods.
If she knew you were crying in the woods, she would join you. If you go cry at the doghouse, she'll join you.
Well, let's push things forward a few hours if no one has any objections.
Yeah, that's fine.
While that's
your car's
Yeah.
taken care of.
While that's happening, can I be doing the social media search or whatever?
For people that listen to him,
no,
or
for
that
Track Morrison, just kind of like.
there's a Facebook presence, there's an X presence, there's a.
Is there no pictures of him?
There are pictures of him. He's a young, blonde-headed, got that
So-
typical,
course he
white
is.
nationalist haircut.
Right. So,
Oh,
I mean,
Lord.
can I take that image, reverse Google search it, find this page, find that, and find out
Sure.
who he is from like that kind of a search?
Sure. Give me resolve plus technology, because it's going to be a good part of the time you're sitting there and digging through this stuff. We'll fast forward a little bit, or around the same time. Are you going to the introductory thing?
I'm assuming I would go to their house and probably ride with them, since
Okay.
I think that's what she asked. She asked that to come and go with them.
Yeah.
So
5.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get to you in a second. Okay. Yeah, I'll let you know what you find out. So she, sees you, you all pile into her car, and she says, "Thank you for coming. I appreciate it."
I would ask him to, like, you were playing did you do the Call of Duty thing last night or whenever that was? How did that go for you?
Yeah, the guy was all right. I mean, I don't think we had a lot in common. But
did you kick his ass?
I mean, we were on the same team.
Oh, I don't know how all that works.
Yeah. I mean, I was doing better than him.
Of course you were. Attaboy.
Her mom kind of rolls her eyes, when he says that, like, okay, sure you were.
Was this him playing Call of Duty with my brother?
Yeah.
Got it.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's all right. Cussed a lot. I mean, but I hear that all the time.
Yeah, you go to public school.
Yeah, I mean, it's honest, I know those words. But yeah, I don't know. It's all right.
Cool.
And Sarah says, we really appreciate you going with us. I mean, we don't know what all we're signing up for. And, he's like, I know. You just wanted him. Shh. Yes, I wanted another adult here so that we could get an idea of what we're getting into. Somebody that knows motorcycles. Well, Dad could have done it. Why didn't you ask him to come? He's just staring out the window, as he says it. Hmm?
I don't think Judge would respond to that. And he's certainly not going to be like, "Hey, look, I texted your dad. He's an asshole."
Yeah.
Your dad didn't want to come.
Yeah. He wouldn't do that.
She's like, I did. And just keeps driving. You make it. Soon you're at the motocross track. You see some kids that look like they're doing laps in the background. Nobody's like doing any crazy jumps or anything. It's probably 8-year-olds at this stage, and he's 12.
Yeah.
He's kind of getting started late. It looks from the things. I mean, there's even some like 5- and 6-year-old kids out there that are little mini motos. That are going around and stuff.
They have mini motos.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I knew a kid that he was like 7 and he'd been doing it for a couple of years. And the bikes are teeny.
Yeah.
They're teeny.
Yeah. Yeah. They don't go very fast either, but fast enough to hurt a kid.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm going to have to YouTube that later.
Yeah. It's kind of cute until they fall.
Yeah.
But
then it's funny.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I haven't seen it. I don't know.
So yeah, you go, and there's a guy that gets up there, kind of an older, middle-aged, pot-bellied dude, and he's just like, "Well, I thank you all for coming. Your kids. We gave out some info at school. I just want to let you know the league's growing. We have races every Saturday, which is a Saturday that you guys are there, It's a lot of fun. We feel like we build camaraderie, friendships. There's a healthy competition here. The membership's a little expensive because you are paying for gas in the pit and support of the track and everything like that. And it's $135 a kid for 6 months. And we do go 6 months of the year. We're limited, of course, by the weather, and we aren't going to be riding very soon because of it. But when the spring gets here, we'll start. Meantime, we do have trail days. If kids want to participate in that, it's $25 a ride, but that's supported. And you could see as you look over at Sarah, she's just dejected by this. It's way too much money for her, in addition to the motorcycle costs and all that stuff. And she's like, I don't know. What do you guys think?
Uncle Moneybags?
I think Judge would ask Taylor, how serious are you about doing this, man?
I really want to. My friends are they're going to ride. I really
The
want to.
Dash kid?
Yeah, that's what I was
No,
going to ask.
Dash
The little
isn't-
shit.
No. I don't. The other two guys I was with.
Oh, okay.
He names them. I don't have them right in front
Yeah,
of me right now,
I don't
but he
know.
names them. And he's like they did that. We don't hang out with Dash anymore. He's not a good influence.
He's a little older than you two, right?
Yeah, you had to think. We had a friend of ourselves that's kind of weird that he's hanging out with younger kids. And I kind of see that, so I understand it.
Was it 125 at the just one time fee?
135.
135,
One time fee. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Judge would pull out cash. He probably has mostly cash. Like
And
the credit card might have been fake.
Yeah.
I'm
Sarah's
not sure.
like, you don't have to do that. It's fine. I'll come up with it."
No. Roderick used to take care of us like this, and I plan on continuing his legacy.
Aww.
And if this is something Taylor really wants to do, it'll keep him out of trouble. It'll give him something to work for, a goal. He needs that.
I'm really going to try hard. I'm going to win.
Yeah, heck yeah. And I think he would give her the money and be like, it's no big deal.
She goes for a hug. I don't know if you want to hug her.
Standoffish hug.
Yeah, but it's like it's a pretty firm hug from her, and she's just like, "Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really do." And she kind of looks up, smiles, and let's go. And she says, "Well, Taylor, it looks like you're going to be in." He's like, "Thank you. Yes,
I give him the fist bump.
yeah." Yes. He's like, "Can I go ride now?" She's like, "Well, you can bring your bike." It's like, "No, you can take them out and do demos." And she's like, looks at you,
I would ask somebody that's official there, like you can.
Yeah. And the guy that was talking earlier,
Yeah.
and he introduced himself as Gary. He's like, yeah, sure. We got a little pit bike you can take around a couple times, see if he likes
Got a
it.
helmet.
Yeah, of course they've got to wear helmets.
Yeah.
And they got to wear a chest plate, and
Okay.
I'll tell you, they got to have. He hands you a packet. After she pays him.
Yeah.
And says, it's not just the fee for the track, mind you. You see most of the folks around here didn't show up in a car. You got to have a truck or something to haul your bike up here in. We don't keep the bikes here. We, also require full safety gear. And they have to have, motocross clothes. Some
Yeah.
costs, I'm not trying to discourage you folks, but I do like to be upfront.
What, you
with
think we
anybody
look
that's
poor?
new. No, sir, I'm not saying that. No.
Yeah, and mind you, this is a.
He's very scary
Right,
looking.
right. And he kind of, he's definitely, putting himself back, and it's like, he's one of those friendly guys, and the fact that he even thinks he offended somebody that,
Okay.
whether it looked like you or not, but especially because it looks like you, it's just like, he's like, no, that's not what I'm, no, sir, no. That's not what I'm getting at all. I just always like to warn all the family members about those other costs.
Okay. All right.
All right. Because there's sometimes some confusion. They think that's it. But it's not.
All right.
Just being truthful.
We'll have what we need.
I don't doubt it. Well, yeah, but feel free to take the bike out.
Yeah.
I'll get it fired up for him. We'll kind of show him some basics and get him on the way.
Yeah, I'll send Taylor on his way.
Okay.
I checked my phone too to see because I think I texted KJ
Yes, you did.
about this to see if he
Yes, you
responded ever.
did.
Not a response.
Didn't figure.
Oh, it sounds like you need to go collect some child support.
I was gonna say he could give some money to this endeavor.
He
maybe.
might not give it to his baby mama, but he might give it to his brother.
He might not give it away, but
Well-
you could take it.
Him and Uncle Rod show up.
So, Adam, you're at the track watching this. He spends probably 30, 45 minutes riding around. You do find stuff on track. And what you find is that this is your typical insufferable right-wing stuff, a lot of pictures of him like at the gym, doing selfies and stuff like that. And, just talking
What gym?
about
Which gym? Can you tell?
Gold's Gym. no, wait, don't say that out loud.
there's probably a franchise, a franchise that we won't mention for reasons.
That has purple colors.
Yeah. But yeah,
There's
it's
no
just-
judgment zone.
Yeah.
All right.
but
Then he wouldn't go.
yeah,
Say that's too woke for me.
yeah. So, but it's some like there's CrossFit pictures, is like
Sure.
trying to take care of himself, and then recent though, muscle gains have been pretty good,
Oh.
noticeable. He talks about feeling more alive than ever. He started eating more organic meat-based diet. And he encourages
I think
everybody
this
to do
guy
the
had
same
his
thing.
first turn.
I think he did too.
No, he could have stole it. He could. What is that
What?
thing? Where they steal the wolf or whatever.
I don't remember
basically
what
like-
that is, but that sounds way more likely than him having
Yeah.
There is especially one that you do catch, and it's like he tried to tag somebody, but they don't have Facebook, so they couldn't. It's about 4 weeks ago. It says interesting conversation with my friend, and he's got a picture of his arm around a guy. It's the first time you've seen a picture if the name lines up. Michael.
Oh snap!
Talking about there's a lot of changes that need to happen. A lot of sense was made tonight, and thank you, Michael, for your inspiration.
Check the comments.
Hashtag Palfa. Hashtag Pack.
That's how we're.
And that's where it all started. Wow.
So, Black Spiral Dancer Michael stitches the soul, palled around with Track Morris.
But there's only one picture like that. It's
Yeah.
not like them hanging around all the time.
Right. So, okay, so that explains.
And Michael looks like this guy's skinny, tall, kind of greasy hair, looking.
How did we
Like
learn
a
about
like a
this guy?
pencil thin, like goatee,
Yeah.
kind of coming in.
This, I think, was the guy who
He-
tricked Harlow's. No.
He betrayed Crescent's Edge.
Yeah, he was
Yes,
the one
he
who betrayed
He was in
Crescent's Edge.
Crescent's Edge, betrayed them, and led them to the
the
place
labs.
to
Yeah.
get experimented on.
So, am I the only one who knows what he looks like?
Now,
Now, yeah.
Now.
if that's him.
If that is the same.
But that's the
Michael.
first time you see hashtag Palfa, hashtag, Wolfpack, or hashtag Pack type stuff. You see it mentioned sometimes or just hashtag, Pack, but Palfa is the
That's
first time.
the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I would click on Alpha. Click on it, see who else is using it, see how far this shit goes.
If you do, I'm sure you would, and since
Yeah.
rolling 5 successes, you see that there are other people using it.
Are they all
not in the
around
way-
here?
Yeah.
I don't think they're
around,
all
well, not
getting-
around here, just around all over the U.S.
I don't think they're getting the same gains that he is in the gym. I mean, I think there's a Black Spiral Dancer named
Yeah.
Michael that has gotten him in tune with one way or another, has gotten him involved.
Oh my God! He
with this
stole
stuff.
Michael or Blues Man Sam.
Is that how it works?
Well,
How
if
does
you
it
go
work?
there, remember that those werewolves were experimented on,
Yeah.
and their chests were open,
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
So how does that work?
I don't
Well,
know.
From
Can
a
we
game-
do
well,
like an
we don't-
occult check?
He
Yeah.
can do an occult
Somebody would
check,
have to do an occult.
but yeah, he would have to.
Are
relate-
you relaying this?
Is
inform-
anybody here?
I mean, on the group chat or anything? Wait,
Uh,
are you at my end doing this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, then I'm there.
Yeah, she's right
I'm
there.
totally
You
there.
could fill her in if you wanted.
Yeah. I mean, she's looking at the screen as I am.
Okay. Well, then let me do an occult check.
It'd be intelligence plus occult.
Sweet. Am I uncovering a secret?
No.
Okay. Thank God. 4 successes.
4 successes. You have heard if there of something called a stolen moon. It's where it's an abomination. There are records in Native American folklore called skinwalkers, where they skin a wolf and they wear
Yep.
its skin
I knew it.
to do that. You have heard of maybe that being a possibility, but to truly take on the powers of a guru, there is a ritual where you eat a guru's heart.
Oh,
Oh.
tell Deckard this because
You're not a true guru when you do that.
Oh.
And 4 successes would let you know that you can only be human, wolf, or Krynos.
Oh, great. He
Well,
gets
shit.
the good
He
one.
gets the good one.
Yeah.
oh shit,
So he just doesn't get.
Glabro or
Hispo.
Hispo.
Hispo, right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well. So if we're assuming that Michael, I mean, not that I think everyone using the hashtag Palfa is benefiting from this heart ritual, but if there's a multiple werewolves with their hearts ripped out,
Yeah. Is he holding on to those hearts? Did he betray his pack with
Who's-
people in mind?
How many were in
or-
Crescent's Edge? Do we
Exact-
know?
Yeah.
There were 5.
Including
Counting
Michael?
him.
So there's 4. There were 4 hearts. We can account for 1 if that's what's going
if
on.
that's the case.
If that's the case.
All right, let's get our cork board, and we've got our pictures, and we're tying
And
things
Jada
together.
she's already headed
She's out. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we are like,
Close the shop.
Yeah. It's closed.
it is like, yeah, it very much is like call number for service type thing, and we are wherever we're at to get space and marker boards and cork boards and all this shit.
Okay.
Oh my
she's
god.
gonna find out you closed it, and she's
No,
gonna
no,
be
no,
pissed.
no, no.
We are
It's
gonna-
not closed.
We're
It's ring
about,
bell for service.
Right,
type
right,
thing.
right.
we're about to Pepe Sylvia this shit
Yep,
out of
exactly.
Yep.
the situation.
Green Eyes walks in. What the fuck is that?
How did you get that so fast?
She has no concept of what this is. She's like, why have you
I gotta
put
talk
this
to you
on
about
the
the mail,
wall?
all right? There's something going on with the mail.
Jada's gonna be so mad. All her crafting shit gets used up while she's gone.
Oh, where's all my red twine? I could have sworn I don't know. That's crazy.
We'll see what happens and comes from those investigations and those leads the next time we meet. For now, we'll award you all 2 XP.
Ooh.
And I just wanted to take a moment. We're going to do something a little different and throw you for a loop. I wanted to take a sec to thank all the listeners for listening, but I also wanted to take a sec and thank my players for playing this game with
You're
me.
welcome.
It's always something I look forward to in the week. We have a blast doing it, and I have gained some really close, great friends from it. And you're very appreciated, and I'm glad that I have the friends and the wife that I do.
Oh.
And
Are you dying? Why are you saying this?
I just wanted to express some gratitude. I think it's important to do that every once in a while.
That's sweet.
And y'all throw me monkey wrenches, but I'm glad we have the group that we've been able to explore these games and really tell some intense personal stories and just build good memories together. And I appreciate that.
Oh, I love you.
Thank you.
Love you too.
That's sweet.
But we'll go out on another note. I want to remind you all that do your absolute best to, if you can take one big trip during the day instead of multiple short trips to go out and buy things, that's a good bit of a help. And it'll really go a long way to helping our planet. It'll also keep a werewolf from ripping your face off. Until we meet again, have a good one, everyone.